Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Hello friends, all my dear students, good morning everyone. Myself Narendra sir from KGK Higher Secondary School. As you know that due to this COVID-19 pandemic, the school has started the virtual classes for the students. Today we are going to start the first chapter of Organization of Commerce. You can say in short OC, or its another name we can say Business Administration, we can say BA also. It is a theory subject, and in the theory subject, whenever you read different theories, different points, different aspects, what happened, what difficulties the students are facing. Difficulties like when characteristics are given in the question paper, then student write the importance. When importance is given, the students are writing the characteristics. So my dear friends, let me clarify how can you learn this subject? How can you write the answers of this subject? So whenever you are learning any of the topic, then first you have to write and learn process you should keep in mind. Write the points step by step and learn this point. Mug up this point throughout the day, revise these points throughout the day, and then only you can learn these answers. Otherwise what happen? These subjects are like maths कि आगे पढ़ोगे और पीछे भूलते जाओगे. But we don't have to be bullocked. We have to maintain the sharp memory like Swami Vivekananda, right? So my dear friend, by taking the blessings of Almighty God, let us start our topic in OC, chapter number 1, and its name is Nature and Significance of Management. What is the name of the chapter? Nature and Significance. Significance means importance. Significance means what, beta? Importance. So nature मतलब what kind of types are there, what kind of person you are, that is called nature. So nature and significance means important, उसका महत्व किसका बेटा? तो of management. Okay, before I start this topic, let me clarify what is the weightage of this chapter in your board examination. What is the weightage? On the basis of weightage you have to do the hard work. We are not doing the hard work, but we should do the smart work in these kind of subjects. So weightage, let us see. In section A, MCQs are there. So here from this chapter you will find one MCQ. In section A, one MCQ of 1 mark. Then after the next section B, it is also right answer in 1 or 2 sentences. So this will also carry 1 mark. So one question you will find. Then section C is of 2 marks. So you will find one question of 2 marks in section C. And then section D, 2 questions of 3 marks. Section D carries 3 marks. So 3 to the 6. So if we sum up this amount, if we sum up this total, the 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 2 4, and 4 plus 6, 10 marks are there from this chapter. So 10 marks weightage are there from this chapter. And section E means long answer of 5 marks will not come from this chapter. So my dear friends, 10 mark ke 3 or 4 chapters are there in OC. So if the students want to get more than 60 marks, then they will prepare these chapters first. Then 90 marks if you want to get, then you have to learn all the chapters. Okay, my dear friends, let us start with the introduction of this chapter. So if I say that what is management? So management is a process in which we are using the different managerial functions. But before we reach to these functions, let me clarify some primitive, some ancient ideologies of the management experts. So here students, see, I write the first point, that is primitive era. Primitive मतलब आदि मानव के जमाने से. So from the primitive era and from the stone age, man is doing hunting and fishing. And to do this hunting and fishing, they also have to do the plan. They also have to do the management. Before they are doing the fishing, what they will do? They have to sit at the river bank or at the lake, and then after they are observing that whether the fishing rod is there in their hand, and later on they grab the fish. If a lion wants to do the hunting, so first they have to take the position and then they lift over the deer or that prey. So it is, we can say, from the ancient time, from the primitive time, what is necessary, the planning, management is necessary. So primitive era and stone age is also the most important aspect which helps you to understand the process of management. Then I have written the short form, that is post-corp. So what is post-corp? So post-corp is a managerial function, right? And it will come in full form also. So here P stands for planning, O stands for organizing, S stands for staffing, D stands for directing, CO means coordinating, R stands for reporting, and B stands for budgeting. So planning, directing, organizing, coordinating, controlling, reporting, budgeting, all these are called the managerial functions. And with the help of these managerial functions, we can achieve or accomplish our pre-decided objectives or pre-decided goals. So here I have written accomplishment of objectives means achievement of objectives. Attainment of objectives we can get only with the help of these functions, means that is our post-corp. Then the management gurus and management experts, what they are telling? So management experts are telling that maximum satisfaction we have to get in the business or in any firm. But this maximum satisfaction we are getting with minimum resources. Now resources means raw material, man, machine and raw material and other things. Into it capital and money and all these things are also included. So maximum satisfaction with minimum resources, and this only possible with a perfect management. Okay, this is your first page and first paragraph of your chapter. Now move to the second paragraph of your textbook. And in the second paragraph they are explaining that when a person starts a business, any kind of business or any kind of economic activity a person is doing, so first he think himself, means sole proprietorship is there. What is sole proprietorship? So you heard solo dance, solo singing, means only one person is performing or doing the activity or work. So here sole proprietorship means आपके रेडीमेड की कपड़ों की दुकान है तो आप अकेले ओनर, और आपकी ग्रोसरी की शॉप है तो you are the only owner. So such kind of things are called sole proprietorship. Here only one persons are playing their role, one person is playing their role. Then partnership firm is there. So you studied in account also that partnership means two or more than two persons when they get together and start their work or any economic activity. So that is partnership, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 20 partners or more than that are there. So that is partnership firm come into existence. And later on, when this business expands, when this partnership firm expands, then company form of organization came into existence. And this company form of organization, as you know, it has so many branches in world over, in widespread. First they are starting at national level and later on it has started at world level. But when company form when company is come into existence, then what will happen? What problems are arises? Because as many big institutions are there, problems must arises, and these are the problems like capital, machinery, labor, management. All types of problems have been created, and to resolve these problems, we have to hire the professional experts, the professional people, and these professional people are called personnel. Personnel. They were known as a personnel. And to resolve this, and who are personnel? So chartered accountant, lawyers, management experts, MBA, MCA persons, they doctors, they are known as professional people. Now my dear friends, moving on to the next page of your textbook, and here we are going to study the meaning of management. See over here, meaning of management. What is management? So the art of getting things done through others. दूसरों से काम लेने की आर्ट, दूसरों से काम लेने की आर्ट को we are telling it's a management. The process in which we motivated the people and they are doing their work. Different experts have given different definitions. So here you will find the first definition according to Kunz and O'Donnell. O'Donnell कोई room freshener की बात नहीं है बेटा. Here it's a name, but you can remember this name in this manner कि sir O'Donnell room freshener आता था ना. हाँ, ऐसी बात है इधर. So these are the two experts, Kunz and O'Donnell. And what Kunz and O'Donnell are telling? Let us see their words, because in definition we can't use our own language. We have to use their language only. So according to Kunz and O'Donnell, management is the art of getting things done through others. I repeat this statement. Management is the art of getting things done through others. From other people. How can we take the work easily? How can we divert these people to achieve our aim? And that procedure is called management. And this definition is given by Kunz and O'Donnell. Then after, second definition is according to Livingston. Livingston is also management guru. Kunz and O'Donnell also management guru, we can say. So what he is telling, Livingston's words I am reading now, that management is a function of achieving predetermined objectives. Predetermined means pre-decided, and objective means aim. So management is a function of achieving predetermined objectives of a business unit with the use of minimum time and cost, as well as by making efficient use of available resources. So minimum time, कम समय में और कम पैसों में we are achieving our goal with using the resources. This is the definition given by whom, beta? Given by Livingston. Then the third expert, Mr. George R. Terry. What he is telling, George R. Terry. And in George R. Terry, you have to remember 6M. What you have to remember? 6M. You have to remember. And what he is saying in his word, management is such a process which plans and controls. What you have to remember? Which plans and controls. To whom they are planning and controlling? Man, machine, material, method, money and market. These 6M you have to remember. देखो सबका first alphabet M है. So management is such a process which plans and controls man, machine, material, method, money and market. So that is called management. And after providing all this thing, what they are telling? It provides leadership, coordination and direction to human efforts. They are trying to give direction to human effort. Whatever scene is performing in a movie or in a TV serial, so direction is given by only the director, and on that basis dance or acting is performed, right? So they are providing leadership, coordination and direction to human efforts which help to achieve the business objectives. So three definitions by three different experts we have learned over here. Bolo mere saath beta. First is Kuntz and O'Donnell. Here management is the art of getting things done through others. Livingston, what he is telling? So Livingston is telling that by using minimum time and minimum cost, we are getting maximum satisfaction. And by Dr. George, I tell you have to remember 6M. Okay, beta. So this is, we studied the meaning of management given by different experts. Then next topic is nature of management. Now friends, moving on to the next segment of our chapter, and that is nature of management. And in nature of management you have to study the characteristics. Okay, this person is honest person, this person is kind person. So these are the characteristic of person. So here we have to study the characteristic of management. So total 7 characteristics are there. In board examination you have to learn the head points only. You have to learn head point. And after studying OC throughout the year, you become mature, so you can easily clarify the other statement inside this topic. So management is a universal process. Universal at world level. Atra, tatra, sarvatra. From our home to US President Donald Trump की ऑफिस तक, हमारे घर से लेके नरेंद्र मोदी की ऑफिस तक क्या चलता है भाई? मैनेजमेंट. नहीं तो चीन वाले अपने अंदर बॉर्डर में घुस आएंगे, अटैक कर देंगे. इसलिए इट इज अ यूनिवर्सल प्रोसेस, मींस एट वर्ल्ड लेवल इट इज यूज्ड. देन गोल ओरिएंटेड प्रोसेस. Without goal, management is impossible. You goal for 90% in board examination. That is your aim. That is your goal. So according to that, you have to do the planning, organizing, directing, and all this thing. So it is a goal-oriented activity. Any business, without starting the business, management is impossible. So goal-oriented. Then it is a group activity, because where more than 2 people are working together for performing any perfect goal, then without this group activity, management is not possible. So it is a group activity, it is a collective effort, collective activity. Only one person can't do anything, they need the help of other people. Then it is a continuous process. For example, if your father have a big shop in Kalapur Bazaar, then after your grandfather established that shop, then your father is also helping him, and then after nowadays if you are also helping them, then your children are also helping them. So this way, generation after generation, this work is going on, and that is why it is management is a continuous process. Then it is a human process. If machinery is there in front of you, if camera is there in front of you, but without touching these machinery, these cameras, these instruments, non-living instruments are not working. So here I can say that it is a human process. Without human being, it is impossible. Then it is a decision-making process. To get success, we get proper decision. To get aim, we get proper decision. And management is a science, art and profession. ये short note detail में you can study in the next lecture also. But let me clarify. As science has rules and regulation, as science has principles, in the same manner, business or management has also its own principles. In that manner, we can say management as science. Art. So art means getting things done from other. That is also art. In the same manner, management is also getting things done from other. And profession. The profession, like here trained and professional people are there. Lawyers, doctors, they were known as professional. So management is a science, art and profession. So my dear student, you studied the nature of management, into it the characteristic. Total 7 points are there: universal process, goal oriented activity, group activity, continuous process, human process, decision making process, science, art and profession. Now listen about your homework, what homework you will do. So whatever points I have written here, these same points you have to revise at your home. You have to write in your notebook, and after that you have to write the definition, what is management, definition given by 3 experts, and then after you have to write the characteristic in your notebook. This is your homework. That's all for today, my dear students, and we'll see you in the next lecture with further information. Thank you. Tata.